live tonight, cooking a shrimp stir fry with rice noodles. And then also, meal prepping a breakfast for tomorrow. It's just going to be potatoes, pork, maybe some eggs, maybe a potato bowl or something of that sort, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So, these rice noodles, we're going to soak them in hot water. I mean, not quite boiling water, but definitely warm for, we're going to give that 10-15 minutes. I'm going to set that off to the side. Don't burn yourself on the water, that water's hot. Don't need this pan here. So, we're going to try our hand at with one of these things. So we're probably going to screw it up, but here we go. So the noodles need to, absorb that water, soften for 10-15 minutes. So in the meantime, we're going to prep all our ingredients here. So we got some vegetables, we got some shrimp, we're going to season, garlic, ginger, soy, honey, rice vinegar, and that should do it. Hey, what's going on, Wade? Kenneth, welcome back to the Kentucky Fam Life. Love to see it. So let's take green pepper. Let's prep our vegetables first here, because they're going to take a little bit longer to cook than the shrimp. So we're not trying to get ridiculously small on anything, because we're going to be cooking on high heat here. So I don't want anything so small that it burns instantly. Let's get that little dingle out of there, because I don't want thick peppers like that. And we'll give these a cut in half like that. And we'll say the pepper's really good. Ooh, most of the time cheeseburger on that one. I'm doing a shrimp stir fry with rice noodles, and then I'll meal prep something for breakfast tomorrow, because I got kind of an early morning, so I won't have time to make breakfast. Actually, I would. I just want to sleep in a little bit. So we can go ahead, put our green peppers off to the side here. We're going to cut our onion about the same thickness as a green pepper, so it cooks at the same time. We're making shrimp stir fry here. I don't know where I put the noodle package down, but got some little shrimp here. That'll be good. And now I'm just prepping my ingredients, because the noodles still got 7 minutes, so really I'm just stalling for time. But once you start cooking here, like, this recipe moves fast, so you want everything ready ahead of time. Yeah, it should be Wade. Thank you. I think probably 3 is the magic number or so. Well, I don't know, Amy. I guess it depends how full it is, But yeah, thanks, Mirai. slice the onion. Get that ugly middle part of the onion out because I don't like it. I don't like the fat part of the onion, so we're going to go ahead and throw that in our trash bowl off to the sides. We got a Fresno red pepper here, 3.5. Yeah, I mean, I think that also depends on the weather, Anton and aiming to game. I mean, obviously, temperature will play a big factor in that. I mean, because you're definitely going to have more twist in a warm environment than in a cold environment. I'm going to make sure I keep these seeds. I want these seeds in the mix here. Vegetables. You would like that, wouldn't you, you freak? Carrots, corn. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know. We'll see. Get a couple cloves of garlic ready to go. We're not trying to go overkill on garlic. Let's go ahead and peel it up. Just take your garlic, slice that up. Where's my little garlic tray? The noodle bowl. So, we got our garlic here. And then a little bit of ginger is not going to hurt anybody either. So. Let's get some of the woody off. You never want too much woody on you. Guess you could have peeled it first, but we'll just do this. Nobody wants the ginger peel in there, do they? I appreciate that, Carria. I appreciate that. I mean, in all fairness, Jesus was a carpenter, you know. And there are a lot of Jesuses out there that are working men. Definitely a lot of Jesuses that are working men. All right. What's going on, Donna? How you doing today? All right. So we got the garlic and ginger. That's ready to go. We got our soy sauce. That's close at hand. A little bit of rice vinegar. You know, we might need that. And we got our honey. So I guess we need to season our shrimp still. We got an egg. I don't know if we use it or not. Shrimp are gonna need salt. Chili powder, of course. Wow, cooking. Yep, that's me. I'm sure garlic powder won't hurt the situation. Okay. So, rice in. Yeah. All right, welcome back, the guy. Good to have you. All right. Rice noodles are pretty much softened, so I'm going to drain them here. Rice in what? Yeah, I don't understand. Rice bin. So shrimp ready, vegetables. We're gonna start preheating this wok because we're ready. So we're gonna get that nice and hot. Meanwhile, we can drain off our rice noodles here. They've been in the hot water 12 minutes or so. I'm gonna give it a couple more. I'll drain those off before I start cooking though. Shrimp stir fry, lot. And hello to you as well. So oil ready to go. Just in case I don't have enough, I have my backup. I really don't want to hear anybody say, oh, well, you should use sesame oil. Well, I could. But I kind of think sesame oil's way overrated and kind of sucks. Welcome back, Mr. Troll. How many different names do you have? Let's go ahead and drain those noodles here. You know, my dream for you, Mr. Troll, is that someday you can get a Make-A-Wish prom date. You know, I feel like that'd be good for you. Because he ain't getting a prom date any other way. Yeah, I mean, he's a repeat customer, you know. He needs to learn how to be a more effective troll. It comes in a little bit over the top, you know. You gotta at least, like, set the hook a little bit. You gotta be clever if you're gonna be a good troll, what he has yet to demonstrate. That's nice, troll. Let's go in with the oil that has a relatively high smoke point. I'm going to be using the avocado oil here. A good amount. In goes my vegetables. Oh, yeah, I should have made sure I have the right utensils nearby, but this will work. Some salt for them. Let's give you all the money shot here. What's going on, Jose? How are you tonight? Tonight, today, whatever day it is. Pretty good, just chilling. A little bit long day at work, but no complaints. Just making a shrimp stir fry now. What's going on, John? Glad to have you. Peas go in, sure. I like peas. Some corn, sure. I like corn too. You gotta cook the vegetables. Yeah, I do live by myself. Oh, thank you. Okay. Yeah, I do. Well, not by myself. I have 2 little wiener dogs, so. But yeah, it smells good. Got a little bit of hotness from that pepper there. It'll smell even better here in a minute when I do the garlic and ginger here. Well, we are mammals, troll. We are mammals. Yeah, you're walking the line, troll. You know, let's. Alright, the vegetables are cooked through. I mean, you could get, depending on how much char you want on them, but those are cooked. I don't want to overcook them. Alright, we still got plenty of oil in there, so I'm going to throw the shrimp in there. The garlic and ginger in there as well. I just keep things moving around. Now this isn't really, ooh yeah, it's drying up. I mean, it is a carbon steel pan. You know, I haven't really used them a whole ton in the past, but it's pretty good. Yeah, the shrimp stir fry, so it's definitely gonna have a little bit of the Asian flair to it at the end of the day. Because, I mean, anything you really use soy sauce and, yeah. Speaking of that, let's just yeah, good for you, troll. Don't pull too hard. But thanks for joining. I mean, at least he's honest. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that's actually what he is going to do right now. Alright. Oh yeah. That's toasty. Just something to deglaze the pan a little bit. Maybe a quick little wipe out. Careful not to burn yourself. I mean, this thing is still ripping hot. Noodles go in. I guess I probably should put some oil in there with them. No sriracha on this one, but oh man, that's sticking bad. That's not good. But we can fix that. There we go, that's more like it. So just keep it moving around. No sriracha. I mean, I don't have this perfected yet, so, but that's alright. Still gonna be good. That goes in. Not really my cup of tea, Bear, but to each their own. Yeah, I'm not hating that sriracha. It's just not really my thing. So vegetables, shrimp back in. We're going to give it some rice vinegar. Apply a good splash of that. Soy sauce. A good amount of that. We're going to mix mix that up. Get that nice dark color. Oh shit. I was going to put some Thai basil in there from the garden, but I forgot, and at this point it's a little bit too late. But that's okay. So, a little bit more soy and something sweet. So we're going to go in with honey here. Let's go swirly. Yeah, but I gotta go outside to get it, so. Okay, so it didn't end up sticking too badly, but got a little bit of stuff to figure out. Ooh, that is hot. Do not touch it. Alright, so this is what we're looking at right now. I'm gonna go get the basil out of the yard. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alright, boom. Trader Joe's, yeah. Pad Thai shrimp. Don't you need like peanuts for that? But got Thai basil here, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Biggest on the bottom, little one. Give them a sniff. Alright, now we roll them up. And now we just kind of slice them. Penny. Okay, and that's what it ends up looking like. I'm gonna take my food porn picture, eat it, and then I'm gonna meal prep my breakfast for tomorrow. But, you know, if it wasn't so late, I would chop stick it and practice, but tonight's a shovel night. I'm using a fork. So I'm going to mix that basil in there. That'll give it some freshness. The honey will give it a little bit of sweetness. The soy will give it that saltiness. Shrimp will give it the protein. Chilies will give it a little bit of a kick. You can see the steam rising. Go ahead, put your frozens back in the freezer. Hey, thank you, Eddie. How you doing today? Thank you, Funsky. You know, was it you that was asking for Chinese the other day? There were a couple people asking for Chinese. I don't know if this counts, but it's probably as close as I'm gonna get. Just a good blend of everything. I mean, sometimes less is more. I don't think you would want any more ingredients in here, but everything's flowing together nicely. Not too salty, not too sweet, but you can definitely tell both of those elements are there. Shrimp isn't overcooked, so they give a little kick, a little bite there. That's pretty good. Well, I'm glad you were able to catch this one, Funsky. Well, I think this was probably about the third or fourth time I've cooked with rice noodles in my life. So we're still on the learning curve here, but honestly, it was pretty easy. So. Well, now I live in Hawaii, but I'm from Michigan originally. I've actually lived in Sicily. You know, vicino Catania per 2 anni. But lived in Sicily for 2 years, Japan for a couple, all over the place. Thank you, Anointed Joy. What about you? Are you from Sicily? Yeah, Spartans. No, I appreciate that, Fonsky. Probably a lot healthier. Yeah, fair enough. Maryland's cool too. Well, that would explain why you know the Wolverines. Are you Sicilian though, at least? But yeah, I mean, it's definitely healthier than a Panda Express, so. I'm gonna be on a boat tomorrow, so I don't want to have any accidents, you know? Gotta be. Gotcha. The dots are connected. Oh shoot, that sounds good, Vakro. I would love to have some of that right now. Oh wow, I don't want to make up an acronym, but nice of you to join us, Dallas. Yeah, that or that's code for something. Appreciate it, man. It was very simple, quick. I mean, the longest part of the recipe is just putting the noodles in hot water at the very beginning. You gotta give them 10, 15, 20 minutes. Or honestly, I have no idea. I just did what the package said. But the guy at work's wife says that you gotta let it soak for 20 minutes. So I'm betting she knows best. But yeah, once I figure out how to use the carbon, steel pan. I think I kind of like them because they have a lot of similar properties as cast iron, but they're not nearly like not heavy. So that's cool. Apparently, you gotta take a little bit better care of them. One's Penny and the other is Kiko. Black one's Kiko, brown one's Penny. Yeah, they keep me company. All right. Yeah, I'm glad you thought so. Pretty much just a grilled cheese and a hamburger had a baby, yeah. It really doesn't take that much more effort to cook at home and make food that tastes as good as most mid-tier restaurants. You know, I won't say that, you know, if you're looking for really high-end fancy, yeah, that's going to take some effort. But to make a good cheeseburger at home, you know, I can do that better than most places. Or grilled cheese or chicken salad or whatever. I mean, there's no need to order that at a restaurant. But yeah, I'm glad you dug through and watched that. Nothing for you yet. And I just get so pissed off when I go out to eat and I order something and then I eat it and I'm like, damn, I can make this better. And not only am I pissed because I could make it better, I'm pissed because I paid for it, you know. I like having a bite or two. I mean, I think everybody's got to eat ice cream or gelato. That's just a given. Penny, enough. All right. All right, got these spudsy potatoes here. We're gonna clean them off and dice them, season them, and start cooking them for tomorrow morning. And if the potato looks a little bit sus, we're just going to cut around that piece, you know? And because it's a potato and it's a dirt, you know, I'm going to use a dark towel so I can pretend it's still clean. It is 8:45 p.m. where I'm at. You're up a little bit late for Maryland time, Eddie. Okay, let's say touch. This will need to be washed relatively soon. throw that on there. Let that start preheating. Okay, yeah, 24/7, that's true. And what are you up to this Friday night, Eddie? Just kicking a few back and learning to cook, or did you go down a YouTube rabbit hole and just ended up here? Alright. So you're going to want to dice your potatoes the same size. This is going to be the most crucial. Panina. None for you. Oh shit. Especially if I'm doing the, well, you know, one compleanno macro. Yeah, that would be nice, John. Okay, fair enough. So I'm always open to tips and suggestions. You know, I learn a lot from you guys. Truth be told, you know, my mom can't cook to save her life. According to her, our oven's been broken for the last like 30 years at home. I learned a lot from my dad. I learned to cook at the fire department. And then also just from living in different places. Are you one of them people that calls, you know, like pasta sauce, gravy, you know? You East Coasters. Penny. Set that off to the side since it's ready. Penny, that's enough. Let's get some butter ready to go. Shh. Oh yeah, I mean, mom's not letting you cook in Palermo, you know, that's her domain and she's not giving that up. But yeah, my mom can bake, you know, she can follow a baking recipe, but cooking where you gotta taste and adjust stuff, nah, she's out of her depth. But yeah, I mean, there's something special about the cooking of Sicilian moms and grandmas. Yeah, they do that. Oh my god, it was fun walking around with the trick or treaters there. I got so bored, you know, so pissed that people ringing my doorbell last night. Just took them out walking. And, yeah, and of course, when kids run up to them in costume, they go bow 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 bow, and then all the little kids start crying. It's perfect. Give it some butter. Get in the game, soldier. Panina! Yeah, it looks like some eggs need a little slipped in with the butter. One, because I just finished dinner, and I start cooking dinner at 8 o'clock my time. What I don't think 8 o'clock is that late for dinner, especially since I didn't get out of work until about 7:30 or 7 o'clock tonight. Uh, and then I had to go walk the dogs. So the earliest I could, start cooking was about 8 o'clock. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Time zones are difficult, But I concur. You can cook any time of the night. Get those potatoes in. And those potatoes are pretty boring. Yeah, government employee, you got that. What gave it away? The haircut? It's gonna need a lot of salt for those bad boys. Gonna give us a healthy serving of garlic powder. And some chili powder. The potatoes will take a little bit, and we can get back to prepping what else we need to do. I don't have microwaves. I don't have any. No, not Alphabet Boy. Air Force vibes. Cheers to the U.S. Cheers to government employee. Except the IRS. Lower my taxes. I want to know is who grows up and becomes a game warden or an agent for the Internal Revenue Service. Ooh, I don't know. I feel like that's a trap question, Bakro. If you're gonna go bacon, you might as well go bacon. One time this was in my younger, wilder days. I slept over somewhere, Air Force, yep. And then in the morning she said, "Oh, I made you bacon." So then I get up, eat breakfast, and it turns out it was turkey bacon. So after that, I could never trust her again, trying to fool me with like turkey bacon and lying and saying it's real bacon or whatever. So I never talked to her again. Whoops. Thank you. Glad to serve, guy. Yeah, we'll let the bottom be crispy. We'll have to stir this a little bit. Every once in a while, the potatoes will stick on me, but I think we'll be fine here. Alright, breakfast protein for tomorrow. I got bacon, but we're going to go Spam for tomorrow. So let's get that ready to go. I don't know if you've ever seen how this comes out, but it ain't exactly appetizing. So here you go. I only got one egg left, so I'm going to stretch it by dicing a tomato, adding some cream, and scrambling the eggs, so that'll give it a little bit more bulk. Giving it plenty of potatoes. And this delicious mixture of, where are the ingredients here? Pork. So pork shoulder, ham, mechanically separated chicken, water, salt, modified potato starch, sugar, sodium phosphate, potassium chloride, and sodium nitrate. So I'm definitely getting cancer. 21A, so aircraft maintenance. Just in case this goes all over the place, I want a buffer. Out. Out. There we go. So let's take take about that much of it, and we're gonna start with that, and we're gonna cube that up. We might need more, but let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Turn the potatoes over a little bit. Keep them cooking along nicely. Yeah, I don't know about locking locked up spam. I did most of my shopping on base. Alright. So we're going to try, I've never had it raw, we're going to give it a little taster, I'm sure it's safe. Thank you, Eddie. And it's honestly kind of disgusting raw. I mean, definitely had worse and have ate questionable things before. But yeah, when it's raw, it tastes like dog food. But fortunately, I know how to upgrade. Because we're going to dice it up. I mean, it's already got plenty of seasoning, it's got salt, it's got sugar in there. So all what we're going to do is we're just going to crisp it up. You know, it takes a special sort of person to join the Marines, and I'll be honest, I've never really questioned my decision not to join the Marines. Thank you, Eddie. I'm glad to have you on board. To the moon. Yeah, looks like we're getting closer on our potatoes, so that's a good sign. Another couple minutes and we'll be done. A minute. Ooh, that's probably one of the only decisions I'd argue you would have to question. Teach their own. Air Force has been very good to me, you know, and people think, you know, yes, you do give up some control of your life when you join the military. Cheese I'll add in tomorrow because I won't be able to reheat it without getting it stuck all together. But if I was eating it tonight, hell yeah, I would put cheese in there. But the military's been good to me and pays my bills. And plus, when I'm off, I can do pretty much whatever I want to do. Like, you know, cook food. And go skiing all over the world. So, yeah. We're getting close on our potatoes. This one's, you know, we'll drink to the Marines and we'll drink to the new subscribers. Yeah, let's see what the resistance level. Okay, so I still got to press pretty hard to get my fork in some of the potatoes. So I want them kind of softer. So we're gonna add a little bit more oil and let that go. Yeah, if you want to see see the world, you join the Navy. You know. So Eddie, glad to have you back or have you on here tonight. Yeah, potatoes are one of those foods that I keep on hand because they're cheap and they're easy. They give a lot of energy for the amount of calories you consume. Okay, while that goes, we're gonna prep our eggs here. Trust me, way ahead of you, Vacro. Because olive oil and garlic, if you got pasta, olive oil and garlic, you got a meal, you know. Olio, yeah. Olio, oh fuck, I can't say it. Pardon me. Hope I can find some sponsors that like the word fuck, otherwise I'm in trouble. Dice this tomato up. Put that in the prep bowl. Oh man, yeah. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about clams cold. Like this clam linguine and clams in like a white wine sauce. But now you're from Palermo, Vacro, so I think you'll find this funny. It took me way too long to realize I was ordering a plate of dicks in restaurants in Italy. When I was trying to order steamed mussels, you know, cazzo, cozze, or cosa cazzo. Close to the same, yeah. Found that one out the hard way. So these potatoes are done. So we're gonna set them aside in a bowl for tomorrow. Wieners! Alright, So that's what we got. Potatoes looking good. So get the stragglers out. There we go. There's a little bit of oil left in there. I really don't think I need a lot because there's a lot of fat in this Spam. So just that one tomato. Let's turn that down to low. I got a tomatillo, so might as well chop that up too while it's before it goes bad. Okay, they're not sticking. They're moving around nicely. Oh yeah, stainless is awesome when it works. This is how you make Spam amazing, people. Oh man, where are you going? Get your ass back in there. Alright, vegetable bowl's coming along nicely. Oh, I'm sorry. No, if it makes you feel better, I'm not gonna eat this tomorrow. And oh my god, polpette de cavallo, horse meatballs, amazing. Sorry, horse people. Yeah, well, you know, we'll just call it inspiration for next time you're at the market, you know. And you know, I'm not eating any of this tonight. This is a tomorrow problem here in front of me. Doggies will get a little treat out of it though. Where did that rest of that onion go? No, I know where another one is. No, green pepper, that's what I'll use. Yeah, green pepper. Get seeds out of the green pepper. This way I can at least stuff sneak a vegetable in. Put this in my vegetable tray here. Those little ham bits are starting to look pretty good. I'll just try to get a little bit of a sear on them. Not that's a sear, but a little bit of color. That's what we're looking for. Greek food's pretty good. I made gyros or Greek chicken salad actually maybe earlier in this week, I think. I don't know, but it was kind of like definitely made a wrap with chicken and tzatziki in it, so I feel like that counts as Greek, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know the names of a lot of stuff, but yeah, most Mediterranean food is pretty good. I mean, I'm not a real picky eater by any stretch of the imagination. Potato taste test? Phenomenal. It's going to be a challenge waiting for tomorrow for these. So we're going to separate some dog treats out here. We'll come to it back later. We're going to give these 1 minute of undisturbed, no molestation time to hopefully get some color on the bottom side. Greek yogurt with fruit's good. I mean, that's a good breakfast. I mean, I'm suspicious of anything that says it has protein in it but doesn't have legs. I feel like the more legs it has, you know, the more protein it has, but not to exceed 4 legs. 4 legs is the right number of legs for protein. I don't think like shrimp or, you know, lobsters really have legs. You know, lobster is an exception. That has a lot of legs, but it also has a tail, so I don't know. The lobster's pretty good. Okay. So, oh man, yeah, need to be fair. I lost one of my Spam pieces, so scoop another one out for the dogs. We're gonna have a tester. Now, remember how it looked like all pink and terrible looking? I don't know if you can tell or if the light's good enough, but now it looks delicious. Crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, good. Yeah, I would agree that lobster, well, I don't know about cockroaches. I definitely don't, you know, lobster's pretty good. But I would agree that octopus is good. So this is coming out. Trying to leave as much of that grease in the pan as I can. Put that back in. Tomato, green pepper, tomatillo. Little pieces. And I really got to stretch this out because I only have 1 egg. Yeah, I know, pork planning on my behalf. Did I put any salt in there? No, I didn't. All that's going to require a little bit of salt. And that'll be plenty of salt. You won't need to add salt to the egg once it goes in. But we're going to cook these a little bit down. You know, I still want it to be a little bit of crunch. And the egg will hold all this together, and I will have plenty of, oh man, that looks dark, that looks disgusting, but That's better. Your spam looks good, yeah. Potatoes, good. Oh, where'd you go to school at, Korea? I don't know how to say it. Korea? Yeah, where'd you go to school at? Middle East somewhere? Yeah, it's crispy. Oh yeah, hear that sizzle. Let the salt draw some of that moisture out of there. This will give my breakfast a little bit of contrast, depending on if I want to throw some UK. Yeah, sorry about that. I'll give it some color contrast or whatever. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, don't people eat horse? I mean, isn't it okay to eat horse there? I mean, it's kind of socially acceptable. I don't know. I've never been to the UK. I've been all over Europe, but never the UK. Let's go ahead and add a teaspoon or a tablespoon of butter to help those vegetables along their way to greatness, yeah? Because that's what you do. Make a little mess. Get in there. There we go. I'll go get the egg out. What's going on, Caddy? How you doing? I don't know. I just kind of stand around and cook. Sometimes I make little videos. Sometimes we talk conspiracies. You never know. Okay, Scotland, where the men are men and the sheep are nervous. Well, fair enough, fair enough. You know why they wear kilts in Scotland, don't you, Zakro? Because those sheep can hear a zipper from a mile away. Yeah, I guess I should have scrambled that ahead of time. Whoopsies. I guess I'll just give it a quick scramble in the pan. I think we're arguing about semantics, but I don't know if the Welsh sheep are any more nervous than Scottish sheep. I'll defer to you UK people to work it out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but just that the animal's been harvested and raised in line with practices that are in line with the Muslim faith. There are certain things like when you slaughter the animal, you can't let the other animals see it, and there's a couple other things, but mostly just within the religious guidelines of the Muslim faith is what halal means. So pepper, tomato, and egg. I've been around. Oh man, that's kind of similar to kosher, just like kosher is within line dietary restrictions for the Jewish people. But there are some similarities, but there are some differences, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what the qualifications are for a plant to be considered halal. I would defer a little bit more to Korea on that one. But that does sound legitimate, though. I got egg, green pepper, tomato, tomatillo, cooked up in butter. I got your Spam, fried up. So it's got a nice little, oh, whoops, that's a present for the dog. But nice crisp outside, nice soft inside here. Yeah, I don't think so either. If it was like an industrial plant, they might have had to do it once to bless the plant or something. But I'm just kind of guessing. But that sounds kind of more like a one-time thing. But animals, when the animals are slaughtered, you definitely need to, correct me if I'm wrong, but at a very minimum, give appreciation for the animal's life. Potatoes fried up. I'm gonna put a topper on it, probably tin foil. Probably eat it cold in the morning, it'll be good. And then have an apple in the car. Yeah, I mean, almonds are almonds. I'm sorry. I think everybody eats almonds. I mean, chicken and almonds, everybody eats all of that. Alright, where's my tinfoil at? This is actually going to turn out to be quite a big breakfast for tomorrow, but it's ready to go. Did he come every time you had a shipment going out, Caddy, or was it just one time? I'm curious. Yeah, well, maybe they were some holy nut. I mean, who knows? Yeah. The dogs. Wieners need their treats. My wieners. All right, I got a little bit of an early morning, so I want to say thank you for joining me on this Friday night. I'll be back cooking dinner on probably Monday or Tuesday, and I don't know, I might pop on here doing something at a random time, but I have no idea what that will be, so I gotta catch up on some editing. So, uh, until next time, ciao ciao, and have a great night. As soon as I find some good mussels, I don't know if they have good mussels in Hawaii. I don't know if they grow in the ocean around here. But peace and love, sis.